This conference is quite timely. If you see, we are in the bull market. So I would rather call the cryptocurrency market a wealth transfer market. And once you discover this, you're going to take investing and trading seriously. And you'll be more determined to understand what backs cryptocurrency, which is the blockchain technology, and how you position yourself for the wealth transfer that is taking place. It is a pleasure being here. I know this is going to be a great time of learning for everyone that is here. Thank you very much.
I quite understand that there's a network uh, failure today, and probably that's what is making most persons unable to join us on time. Yeah, it's been one of the setbacks we experienced earlier, but we'll overcome it. I want to assure you that your time will be well spent today and also for the rest of the weekend. Um, it's going to be an interesting journey, so make yourself comfortable and make yourself relaxed because it's really going to be a very insightful moment for you. We'll be having our guest speakers on the section, and the live section, who would be speaking on several topics as regards the blockchain world transfer conference. So um, it's really going to be great. Okay, to those who just newly joined us, thank you for joining us. This is the Blockchain World Transfer Conference, and we are so glad to have you in this conference. What to expect from this conference? An understanding of at least a grasp of the blockchain technology. In this conference, with our leading speakers, you would be able to understand at least what the blockchain technology is all about, especially for the newbies and for the novice. You would also understand how the grasp of the blockchain technology solutions and disruption. You would also find it interesting to learn about how to adapt to this new technology, ways and opportunities to leverage on this blockchain technology for world creation, and of course, connect with top leaders of the blockchain and crypto industry. So it's really going to be an interesting opportunity for us all. Now, positioning for the blockchain world transfer. World transfer has got nothing to do with age, sex, or race. It's a matter of positioning oneself for the transfer of wealth. The blockchain technology and the creation of digital assets built upon it has been proven in the past decade to be a new asset class for wealth creation. Wealth is information, and without I get informed. And why should you get interested in the blockchain technology? Year in, year out, the government is pumping trillions of fiat currency into the economy without any value created for the purpose of printing those notes, therefore creating inflation and devaluating the currency, just like in the Nigerian case, where millions of Nigerian naira is printed into the Nigerian economy, leading to the inflation of naira notes. Naira peaked approximately 13% thereabout in last September in inflation rate. So in this kind of situation, it is through the cryptocurrency or blockchain technology, you can hedge yourself against this inflation. Blockchain technology is a new digital economy that serves as a store of value for investors. So guys, get ready, get yourself ready, get yourself prepared. While guest speaker will be coming, or he'll be coming on in a couple of minutes. He will be joining us soon to take us on the blockchain technology revolution. Our leading speaker for today that joined us the person of Mr. Chimezie Chuta. He is the founder of Blockchain User Group. I'd like us to welcome him to the house. Welcome, sir. If you can hear me, sir.
Yeah, hello, John. Nice to be here. Nice to meet all of you.
Okay, welcome, sir, today.
Yeah, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're joining from. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to have you, sir, this evening.
All right, all right. Can you enable me to share screen?
Okay. I just made a co-host, so you can share your screen.
Okay, hello, everyone. It's nice to have you guys here, and I'm glad to be in your midst today. And I hope you are hearing me right now. I had to quickly finish up an interview that I was having. So, since last week, Nigeria has been experiencing a peculiar turmoil in the blockchain and crypto space, and we have to provide a lot of answers and explanation to as many people as are seeking for those information. And I'm glad we're able to do that. Now, I'll be speaking to us on blockchain technology types of opportunities, financial markets. Now, blockchain itself, though this is not an opportunity, a forum to begin to define what blockchain is, but it's important to let us understand that blockchain is the most important technology of the fourth industrial revolution. Okay, and a lot of people are here to understand that it's the most important and it's also the most disruptive. Sometimes when we engage policymakers and regulators who think that this technology is the kind of technology that they have always known, the type of technology that they have always controlled, I used to tell them that, look, SARS, you have to understand how this technology is. Now, the other technologies that we have heard, the internet technology era, where we had to Internet 1.0, then migrated to Internet 2.0. None of those internet era had the capacity of transferring or the capacity to transfer value on a peer-to-peer level across borders without any input from a middleman. And that is huge. Let's take, for instance, in the era of Web 2.0 era, if I have a photograph in my phone or in my laptop and you say you want it, when I send it to you, what I'm sending you is a copy. And I still have the original, and that copy can go around the world and everybody will have a copy. And you never had to move that whole asset from your computer to the other person's computer. Everybody will be sure of it more. That is huge. That's a huge addition to the technology. That's one of the things that makes blockchain technology so unique. It's not like AI. It's not like big data. All those technologies are good, but it's only blockchain technology that has the capacity and the ability to lift an asset and move it from an owner to another person, and a new person, without the old owner still having any relationship with it. Look at Bitcoin, for instance. If I want to send you Bitcoin, first of all, I have to have proof that I have that Bitcoin and I have the access to it alone. And when I send it to you, it leaves my wallet and there is no way I can have it again when I have already sent it to you. And that's big. That is huge. That's massive when it comes to application in different aspects of our life. So it's building a future that can be more decentralized and more democratic, and whose beneficiary are going to be the citizens of this decentralized future. I mean, count yourself lucky that you are born among the 1% of the humans that are in the world today that understand blockchain technology. And that is a huge opportunity for you. So you must not miss that opportunity. So let's look at what blockchain is. Even though this is not a class to teach you blockchain, but I need to touch it so you understand what it means. It is a distributed digital record of transactions. Distributed digital record of transactions. It could be a financial transaction. It could be a transaction of documents. It could be a transaction of fungible assets. So it's a digital records, and it's a secure and immutable append only. Append only means that it can only be added to, you cannot remove from it. So once a record has been put into the blockchain, it cannot be altered, it cannot be removed, it cannot be forged. So it's immutable and it's secure. Again, the word decentralized, in other words, no single entity has absolute control of it. Then look at the next word, they are time stamped. In other words, when it happened is digitally, encrypted in that transaction. Then hash means that you obfuscate it. There's a way you hide the hidden things about it in a they are seeing how transparent that you are in that dealing with them. They trust you more. So transparency brings trust. Transparency brings, confidence in parties when they are dealing with. With transparency comes with verifiability, the ability to verify something that someone did, something that someone said, something that someone brought. The fact that you can transparently verify brings in a new type of innovation into the technology ecosystem, because before then you were not able to transparently verify. So important, transparently verify a transaction or an activity, because there are no central controls, there are no single point of failure, there is no middleman. Okay, so all that gives us a promise. And what's the promise? In the heart of blockchain technology is trust. Trust is the key thing in blockchain. In other words, I may not know John as a person. I may not know what he's capable of doing, but if two of us are going to use blockchain technology to transact, then I'm going to trust the technology, the code, instead of having to worry myself that I don't trust John. So blockchain promise is primarily trust. So he established trust between two parties that naturally wouldn't have trusted each other. In other words, code becomes the number one law in that engagement and in that relationship. So blockchain technology provides a simple, paperless, and borderless way to establish ownership of money, information, or objects. You establish that I am the one that owns it. And nobody can. If you have a landed property today, you may be shocked by the time you get to the land registry department and you are claiming that that land belongs to you. And by the time you get there, you find out that the record has a different name, not yours. Some of us who stay in Lagos will see a lot of things like this when you see land grabbers. If they like a piece of land that is in somewhere and they really want it, they will just go to the land registry, bribe themselves through and change the record and put their name and remove your name there. And you'll be carrying COO and walking up and down. Tomorrow they will summon you in a court and you are claiming that you are the owner of the land, and they will subpoena the land registry register, and he will bring documents from their office and come to court and show the judge that here is the record, and they will open the record and they will see that your name is not there. In other words, it is not tamper-proof. But blockchain solves problems like that, because once that document has been established and baked into the blockchain. No human being can alter it or change it. So it brings a lot of information, a lot of advantages to the technology world. Then the next thing we look at is the size. What is the size of this industry? Is it one thing that one small guys are just doing in one corner? Blockchain technology is a big industry. Current market cap of the assets that are transacted in blockchain space currently is standing at about $1.4 trillion. I mean, that is not a small money by any means. $1.4 trillion current market cap of the assets that are being transacted on the blockchain system. So the World Economic Forum estimates that by 2027, 10% of the global GDP will be stored on the blockchain. That is huge. You need to know what the global GDP is. You know, global GDP. I want to just get that record right in current global GDP for 2020. Okay. Okay, I need to get this information. I need to get this information for you. Current, the World Bank, just one moment. I read something. Okay, maybe you verify this by yourself. Maybe you have to verify it by yourself and do that research. But the World Bank estimates that in 2027, 10% of global GDP will be stored on the blockchain. In other words, those things, those ingredients that helps to improve the quality of life that humans live on Earth will be stored on the blockchain. Currently, most of them are stored in agriculture. Some are stored in importation. Some are stored in all kinds of economic platforms. But this forum is anticipating that in the next 6 years, that the 10% of global GDP will be stored in blockchain technology. Now, overlook the record that is here because this slide I'm using is not up to date. But I have already mentioned that the cryptocurrency market size is about 1.4 trillion. This record that you're seeing here is as at 2019, it was around $221 billion. But now it is standing at 1.4 trillion USD. And in those days, in 2019, the 24-hour volume was about $55 billion. But current 24-hour volume is about $212 billion. Okay, so it's a huge market. In those days, Bitcoin dominance was 66.3%, but today Bitcoin dominance is about just 61%. And that is huge if you understand what that language is all about. What are the key drivers of blockchain technology? Transparency of distributed ledger technology. You know, everything I've mentioned, it transparency, key ingredient in human relations. High remittance fees has been a major problem for people who are doing remittances. I mean, sometimes you pay as high as 20 to 30% of the amount that you want to send for you to move money from Europe to Africa. You have high cost of cross-border remittances, fluctuations in monetary regulations. I mean, every single country in Africa is experiencing serious monetary system challenges. Every economy is currently dancing azonto, you know, because there are serious challenges springing up every moment in different ways. So these fluctuations in monetary regulations are key drivers for blockchain technology adoption. Okay, now the Growth in venture capital investments also in blockchain ecosystem has always been huge. Billions and billions of dollars have been flocking into the industry, and these have become the key drivers. What opportunities does it have? You have significant growth in opportunities in emerging markets. Look at a country like Nigeria, for instance. Currently, Nigeria is the second largest country in terms of crypto transactions. I mean, only second to United States of America. Before the CBN clamped down, we have statistics from CoinCompare that shows that Binance as a crypto exchange was processing over 20 billion naira request transactions every 24 hours. That is not an industry that is small. It's an industry that is loaded with opportunities. So there has been significant growth in emerging markets like Nigeria. Nigeria belongs to those economies they call emerging economy, emerging markets. It's huge here. It's huge here. A lot of in financial empowerment is going on in emerging markets like Nigeria. There has been increased acceptance of cryptocurrencies across different industries. I mean, it's now not hidden that Tesla, who purchased $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin just a few days ago, has made it known that they will begin to accept Bitcoin payments for the entire chain of products that they have. And every day we are seeing new big companies coming into crypto. You know, you have PayPal as enabling people that are using PayPal to start purchasing cryptocurrency with using PayPal. You have a big fund management company called what's the name of this company again that held a conference? Yes. They invested heavily in Bitcoin. MicroStrategy. They invested heavily in Bitcoin, and they are buying more. More companies are coming into this industry. So it's huge. I mean, if it's not huge, then why would MicroStrategy and Tesla be buying into it? The next thing that is also driving is new jobs. There are new jobs, new types of jobs that requires new types of skill sets that are coming into the industry. I mean, these new jobs, they pay big time, I'm telling you, because this industry is where the money is going to. I've just shown you that this is a 1.4 trillion market for the assets. Where do you think that money is going? Jobs, new jobs, opportunities are abound. I mean, whether they are technical jobs and non-technical jobs, opportunity abound. I mean, there was a time in 2018 and 2019, I was regional director for Paxful. And Paxful was the biggest, or is still the biggest P2P platform in the world. And I was being paid handsomely. I mean, the kind of salary I was receiving in Paxful was more than 95% of the salaries that people receive in Nigeria in paid jobs. Because this is a market that is globalized. So people pay you if you can deliver on the value. So massive jobs are being created. Massive jobs opportunities are being opened every single day. What about new businesses? The businesses that I imagine in this industry are mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. I mean, can I share a screen for you and show you ordinary exchanges? Let me show. I hope you're seeing this screen. You can see the market is down at the moment, but you can see right now that Binance as an exchange is transacting over $22 billion in this market every single day. These are, information that shows the different markets and the amount of money that goes. So these businesses were not existing 10 years ago. There was no Binance 10 years ago. There was no Hope 10 years ago. There was no OKS 10 years ago. I mean, these are new businesses that just emerged out of nowhere because of blockchain technology. Okay, so there are so many innovative companies out there. I just showed you exchanges. There are companies that are building fantastic products. I mean, when you go to a site like, can we just go to CoinMarketCap? You know, these assets that you're seeing that are listed on CoinMarketCap, these assets belong to companies. I mean, Cardano, Polkadot, Chainlink, Stellar. Know that we will be able to overcome these kinds and technical regarding blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies. I mean, if you read the CBN press release that was released on Sunday, you will see lack of awareness. You will see lack of understanding of this technology. It's a major problem. We have dealt with different agencies, different regulatory platforms, different policymakers. Lack of understanding, lack of knowledge, lack of awareness is a key problem for these people. And of course, it's an opportunity to be able to get and gain this knowledge. It means that you can also distribute and share those knowledge and charge reasonable fees, because what somebody doesn't know and you know it is an opportunity to make money from someone who doesn't know it. Okay, so it's an opportunity. So what are the challenges? Of course, we have seen the concerns concerning security. I mean, CBN, I mean, they mentioned that much when they say that money laundering is an issue. I mean, people, I mean, when you consider Africans and their politicians and the greedy and avarice with which they run the affairs of their countries, you will know that many of them think that cryptocurrency has come to help them to loot the treasure of their country. So there are serious concerns about security. Okay, so you have all kinds of scam projects coming out from here and there and claiming that they are blockchain projects and scamming people out of their hard-earned money. We have concerns about privacy and control. Okay, a whole lot of things that are issues. You know, we mentioned regulatory issues. We also look at, okay, some people that don't even know what the technology is all about. They just stand on the road and kidnap somebody, and the next thing they are calling the family and telling you, this is the Bitcoin address, send the ransom here. You know, these issues, these security challenges, we have to deal with them because we are living in a community of humans. We are not in need control. We need policies. I mean, nobody, if there is no building regulation in Nigeria, people will go and build their house at the center of an express road. You will just wake up one fine morning and you see one Kabiesi, he will gather digging foundation for his new house on the express road. But regulation and policy prevents and prohibits things like that. Even how you rear your animals. Do you see, I mean, there are laws that prohibit people from allowing their domestic animals from moving around where people are living. There are laws that guard all those things. And those are the things that we're expecting to come into the industry: regulations, strategies, mass adoption. Then we have technical challenges pertaining to scalability. A lot of blockchains that we have today have issues with scalability. I've been trying to send somebody some money since all day long. And whenever I want to click send, I paste the wallet address on my Ethereum wallet and I want to send, Ethereum will show me my gas fee. And the gas fees sometimes compete with the amount that I want to send. How can I be trying to send somebody $100 worth of Ethereum token and I have to pay $35 or $30 as gas fee? It's ridiculous. It cannot work. So starting is speed of transfer. Someone Bitcoin today and he won't see it until tomorrow morning. That's crazy. So we have to, contend and overcome technical challenges that are pertaining to scalability issues. Now, we have been talking about all this. Then how do you get involved with the financial system driven in this decentralized world, this new world, this new technology, this new emerging decentralized finance? How do you invest? My advice is that you invest simply, suitably, and sensibly. What do I mean by that? I mean, some of you who know me, probably you see me post on my Facebook page, and I tips and advice to best. Don't invest an amount of money in crypto that you are not ready to forgo if something goes wrong. I don't know how well we'll say this. If you have money, let's say you have 100,000 naira, that's your last card. Last card meaning that there is no salary that is coming in the next 30 days. You are not even working. You just have only 100,000 naira. And you don't even know who you go and borrow money in case something goes wrong. Don't carry the 100,000 naira and buy an asset. Let's say you go to CoinMarketCap and you just see that, wow, Bitcoin just did it. And you are saying, okay, let me buy. And you FOMO your 100K inside $48,000 Bitcoin price. And all of a sudden, Bitcoin wallops your $100, 100,000 naira as though it's nothing, and dumps at 48,000. That your $100, except and moves above 48,100 where you bought, and goes to probably 48,400 or 500, that your money cannot. And it may not happen today, it may not happen tomorrow, it may happen next week. Are you going to stay hungry until the market recovers before you get that money? So don't invest like a foolish man. So put only the amount of money that you know. Okay, if I have 100,000 and I want to try out this, and I can try it out with 10,000 or 20,000 highest. I can't even put half of my money there, because the market doesn't owe me. The market is not respecting me. The market is not sympathetic to me. It doesn't even know me. It doesn't care. It doesn't give a damn. In fact, the market wants me to lose money, because they know that people will FOMO. I mean, Bitcoin is going at 40. Okay, you can see the price is 47,999. It's a single moment. So is this what you're going to be doing if you have only $100,000, 100,000 naira? So you have to be smart, sensible, invest only the amount of money that you can afford to lose. Or if it goes, nobody's happy to lose money. If I put my 10,000 and it's gone, I will not be happy. I will mourn all through today. But I know that I still have 90,000 remaining. But if I put 100,000 and I don't see it, it goes, I'll be looking for who to borrow, like to buy rope that was hanging myself. Because what do you want me to do? I should die now. Okay, so you invest as it is suitable and in a very simple way. Start small until the market proves and you understand what is going on there, and you add little by little. Don't go and carry all the money that you have in the world and put there. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You're going to lose first before you start gaining. That's almost sure. So let's look at, I'm speeding up so I can take some questions, because I'm not going to spend as much time as located to me. I have other things I want to do. So what are the investment opportunities? There are crypto stocks available today. I'm going to show you one of the websites that I use. Okay, this is one of the platforms that I use. I'm going to share my my login information, my referral link, so that if you are interested in trading on FTX, you can actually use this. But the truth is that FTX gives you most of the, you can access all these big stocks that you used to. You have Game, you have Uber, you have Nvidia, you have Facebook, Amazon, you name it, Google stock, Twitter stock, Alibaba stock, all of them, they are all here. They are accessible for people who know what this is Facebook. If you know waiting day, you know that this is a huge opportunity. So in Nigeria, you can stay in Nigeria and buy stocks from different parts of the world. To travel to America and sign as a step on this platform and do your KYC successfully, you can buy any of these stocks and hold them in your portfolio. And guess what? You're also entitled to the shares, what they call that. You know, when you are a shareholder and they are paying out dividends, yes, it's dividend. You are entitled to the dividends even as you can profit and trade the stocks real time platform. There are crypto assets. You know, there are different kinds of crypto assets. You have crypto, a class of assets. I've already shown you what's going on here on CoinMarketCap. You can go to CoinMarketCap and you can take a look at this CoinMarketCap. You have Coin360. These are all platforms where you can take an asset as a human being that is living in the modern world. You can look at a few things about that vein. That in the last 1 hour, it gained 1.7%. In the last 24 hours, it gave 5.3%. In the last 7 days, it gained 40%. In the last 14 days, it gave 86%. In the last 30 days, it has gained 364%. Look, I don't want to waste so much time. I don't want to get some people angry today, because if you knew that there's a place where you buy an asset and in 30 days you have 300%, I don't think you'll be sitting on your job. So you have tokenized commodities. Now, tokenized commodities has to do with what you call non-fungible. That is, commodities that are transactable on the blockchain. Things like, okay, let's go back to FTX again and take a look at some of the, I observe that some of my screens are hanging. Maybe this, I opened up too many. Okay, you have here again, you have leverage tokens, you have sports, you have prediction. Now, there are some other platforms that you're also able to buy things like tokenized commodities, like gold, like silver, like emerald. You can buy some of these things using cryptocurrencies. Okay, I'm going to log into one of my platforms. I'm going to exit. I need to paste the links for you. This is my, if you sign up on FTX with my link, which I just shared on the chat link, you're going to be getting 5% discount on any transaction that you make on FTX. You get 5% discount on that. Then I want to show you something else on one of the projects that I advise, and that's Chimezie. Chimezie provides you with tokenized commodities. Tokenized commodities, silver, and you something on that right now. I'm going to sign in there. I'll show you. I need to show you this thing because somebody don't know. Okay, so you're looking at tokenized commodities of silver and gold. So you have silver and you have gold. These are tokenized assets, silver and gold. Okay, so it's possible for you to buy some of these things using cryptos. It's as easy as you creating your account and working with them. Now look at some of that. You know, recently when we were banned from using banks, I use virtual card from Chimezie here. So what I do is I use this virtual card. You are seeing where my cursor is hovering. Okay, what I do here, I top up my Visa card here. So anytime I want to spend something and I have crypto, I have USDT, I have Bitcoin, I have Ethereum, I have Litecoin, I have silver, I have gold. I'll choose any of them. I come up here and I top up my card. You know, I'll just choose the asset I want to use. I can use silver, I can use gold, I can use Bitcoin, I can use Ethereum to load my Visa card. I'm able to use them. I just pay with this Visa card that you're seeing here now. Okay, so I'm going to also give you the opportunity to probably create your account. And of course, this is a full exchange, so you're able to do all the typical things that you typically would do in your exchange. Okay, so I'm going to also share my link here so that those who are interested in taking advantage of this entire ecosystem, you'll be able to begin to do that. Okay, because if somebody doesn't show you, you're not going to know. And it's so difficult. Most times people who are making money, it's difficult for them to tell you, okay, this is how you can make money. Okay, people are finding it, they find it difficult to do things like that. But I'm showing you because it's so important that you know some of these things. All right. So I'm going to share my link there so that you can easily sign up and also use that. So what else? You have tokenized real estates. Now it's common thing now for people to build crowdfunded real estate businesses. In other words, you can fractionalize the cost of a building and different people can come and buy them and become owners. So you don't have to be one single owner to own a particular, to build a particular project, your building or your estates. You also have tokenized digital assets. I've mentioned that. Then exchange traded funds, you have blockchain startups, and so these are investment opportunities that exist in the industry. I normally end my presentation with a CVET. And the key CVET here is avoid investments that you don't fully understand. All these things I've shown you here now, don't just jump in there and start buying. Or you know what people normally do? If I put in 10,000, how much will I get every month? Funny questions. You need to understand the key drivers. What are the fundamentals that cause prices of items to rise? What are the drivers that make tokens to come down and start climbing? It's important to understand those key elements, those fundamentals, instead of asking the guy, nah, if I put 1,000 now, how much are you going to get every day? I mean, silly questions that cause people to lose money. Understand this concept, understand this technology, understand how it works, understand the fundamentals behind the asset that you want to buy. Extremely important. Then rely on sound recommendations from experienced investors. Why dismissing hot tips from untrustworthy sources? There are people, you see these guys, they just talk as though they are the ones that are in control of the market. They will tell you, if you give me, I'm giving you 50% every month. Are you the one that is controlling the market? Is the market in your house? Are you the so-called controller of the trader? How can you make bogus claims like that in order to collect money from people? It's unhelpful because many people have run away from the communities where they live because after opening their mouth to say that they are going to give you XYZ returns and people trusted them, they lost the money and ran away. So rely on sound recommendations from experienced investors, people who already know what is going on in the market. Reach out to them and say, sir, please, can you teach me? If they ask you to pay, please pay. Tell the person, okay, you have to show commitment by paying ordinary $100. Say, I don't have money. Okay, if you don't have money, why are you coming to do investment? Why do you want to invest if you don't have money? What would you invest? Are you going to invest your head, the hair that you cut from your head? Is that what you're going to invest? Is it not money that you invest? Okay, you think you're smart. You won't pay for the knowledge, but you want us to give you the knowledge so that you can now take the money and go and invest. I mean, you will lose the money first, then you come back and pay. That's the way it normally works. You will first of all go lose the money, then you come back and you pay. They will teach you. You now go and lose money until you realize that the thing is not as you thought and that you need to gain the knowledge that you require. Thank you so much. I'll stop here. So questions, I need to take your questions and
Thank you, sir.
be on time with that. So you can follow me on Twitter. This is not my Twitter handle right now. Twitter blocked this one. I had thousands follow me there, but Twitter blocked it. So I'm going to drop my Twitter handle for you so you can follow me on Twitter. I have a new Twitter handle, so you can follow me there. I'm trying to grow the followership. Follow me genuinely. I prefer you follow me genuinely, please.
All right, sir. Can we ask questions?
Give me questions. Give me questions. I need to tackle some questions. Ask me anything now.
Okay, guys, if you have a question, please feel free to ask him before he leaves.
Okay. Can I ask question now?
Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you, sir, Mr. Chuta. I really appreciate your insight into this technology. First, I want to ask about the current development. That's the first thing. Then also, as regarding the wealth creation, based on the the title of this hangout, the wealth transfer thing. What are the things you've been able to put in place to ensure that this wealth transfer, Africa becomes become the instrumentality in which wealth is being transferred, to liberate us from this slavery and all of those things we are experiencing right now. So that's my two questions for now. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you for your question. So the first one is, what are we going to do, or what are we doing restriction for users from using banking facility? Now, first of all, we have to understand that CBN is operating way within its own power. They will get to know who we are as an industry. So as far as CBN is concerned, we are ghosts. We don't exist. Okay, so that's fundamental for us to understand. CBN doesn't know us. They don't know this industry. They don't know this blockchain and crypto industry. They don't know them. Okay, so because they don't know us, it's difficult for them to allow the institution, the financial institution that they oversee and drive their monetary policy, to continue to sink, because they can't track transactions that are coming in or going out through crypto. I'll leave it there. They're willing to engage, they're willing to work with the industry, and we are on it. And I believe that we'll be able to resolve the issue soon enough. Now, when it comes to what we are doing to help Nigerians and Africa in general, I am the founder and coordinator of Blockchain Nigeria's group. I didn't make that introduction myself, but that role is more of a responsibility than an office that one occupies. So it's an active responsibility. So we coordinate and drive awareness and adoption. And we've been doing this since we set up that community in 2016, the years. 2016 to today is, plus or minus 5 years. And we have done these things in different ways. We have done conferences, we've done seminars, we've done workshops, we've done meetups. We have created opportunities to train people in blockchain technology. I just dropped a link here leading to one of the platforms, learn.blockchaindev1000, which is a platform we are using to train people in blockchain technology, especially technical issues, technical things that has to do with blockchain technology. So if you go there now, you will see resources. You need to have your account, you need to create an account, and you can learn blockchain technology on your own. We have videos, we have references, we have what you call a file depot, where we have put in books, research papers, documents, all kinds of things that people can access to get to speed with this. All this is for free. We're not charging a dime for anybody. Nobody has paid any money. I mean, I dropped that link there. Now all you need to do is to create an account and you go there. Join our Telegram group. We have a Telegram group also that you also need to join, because the Telegram group is the engine room where we decide on many of those things that happen in the ecosystem. So you need to join the Telegram group. So this is a website. So access, we have the file depot, tutorials for people who are interested in trading. They have, so we have books that we have already put down there in different categories: artificial intelligence, blockchain technology, whether it has to do with research papers. If you have not done the digital currency course at the University of Nicosia, we have the course content here, so you can actually download them and read them. We have personal development tools and all kinds of things. So what we have put here so far has been so useful and tremendously impactful to people who have taken advantage of them. So you should do that also. So I just dropped the Telegram group. So you join the channel. It's a private group. You can't find it. If don't give you a link, you cannot join. You can't even know that we exist. We have over 3,000 people, and they are active people, and we engage in things that will help people grow in the ecosystem. We don't tolerate nonsense in Telegram. In fact, one wrong post or one wrong comment, you're out of the group, and we don't have apologies for that. So join the Telegram group if growth is what you want. I hope that answers the questions, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
We'll take one
more
or
questions, please.
If you have a question, please indicate so I can unmute you to ask a question.
Hello, sir. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, sir. As regarding mentorship and coaching, sir, I don't know. Maybe you have any plan as regards that, because I would love you to mentor me as regarding this aspect of technology, this emerging technology. So I don't know if you have that in view.
Well, what I do is from time to time I run trainings like this. They are not free; they are paid session, because many times when people are not willing to part with money to pay, and no matter how small, to pay to gain knowledge that will help them to climb the financial ladder, it's a sign that they are not serious. It's a sign that they are not committed. They are not even interested in their financial future. The money is nothing. We could do that for free, but why waste your, the Bible says that we should not cast our pearls before swine. So we don't need to, we shouldn't give what is holy a dog. Yeah. So we charge small money so that people can show seriousness, okay, and value the information they are getting. So from time to time, I do run those trainings for busy executives and asset management companies and individuals who want to learn. So if you will follow me or you send me an email, my email address is chimezie@gmail.com.
Okay. Can you send it to the chat?
Yeah, I'm sending it across to you now. Okay. Chimezie@gmail.com. If you send me a mail, I'll keep you in the know on when next we're going to have such a training. And look, when you do that training, not only will you be impacted with the knowledge, but you'll be exposed to tools. I mean, if I give you tools, there are tools that you need to use that will make you be more relaxed when you are, moving through this type of environment. So just hit me up an email and make sure you follow me on probably Twitter. I really
yes, I've done that, sir.
Follow me on Twitter. So follow me on Twitter. I have done that, sir. Okay, follow me on Twitter, and I'm sure you will get information.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
All right.
That's interesting.
So I've shared the link to Kindnesses. See, I know that people have doubts. I've been on the advisory board of Kindnesses for 3 consecutive years. And as an African, regional advisory board member and consultant to Africa. So to West Africa. So if you are on this platform and you have issue, you can be sure it can be escalated to the topmost level. So it's not like you're dealing with a company you don't know where it comes from. Kindness is one of the biggest companies that are into allocated billion for gold. So they already have been in existence for like 10 years before blockchain technology became one of the tools that they want to use in strengthening their business. So we know what it does for you. So you can actually read through when you get to Kindness. There are a lot to read and learn. Remember, you have to understand it before you get involved with it.
Okay, sir.
This is exactly 1 hour. I will have to tell you, I enjoyed every moment, and I'm sure we'll continue this conversation elsewhere. John, am I free to go?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for your time, sir. You really did justice to the subject.
Thank you so much for
joining us.
Okay,
thank you, sir. I really appreciate, sir.
really appreciate.
If you're watching this event is hosted by Crypto Arena Africa, and we are a gateway to cryptocurrency and blockchain technology adoption in Africa. Be a part of our course training where you'll be taught the basics of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology to investing and trading cryptocurrencies profitably. And you can reach out to me on WhatsApp on +234 81 39 68 2195.